Willow class, today we are going to have a look at continuing to edit and improve our writing. However, we're going to do it slightly differently. So today we are working on our 5th chapter. Now, a few days ago we actually did a character description based on our main character who I referred to as Toby. What we are going to do today, if we have a look at this is from my Chunk the Plot. When we did this ages and ages ago, and this was my 5th chapter. So Toby was returning to St Michael's Elementary School, but he developed a new friendship with a girl named Sophie. He now feels more settled and less worried about what other people think. So because this is my 5th chapter, I now need to edit and improve this final chapter before I can put it up into my own novel. So I'm going to actually use the character description as my improvement because this chapter was quite detailed and quite good, and it had a nice ending. It summed everything up in one final chapter, sorry. However, the only thing that I thought with our writing was that we could improve the description of the person that they make friends with. So that's what we are going to do today. So what I'd like you to do is get the name of your character in a bit of a bubble. So you can see that I've got Sophie. She is the person that that Toby goes back to school to and makes friends with. So this character I am then going to create a bit of a spider diagram for, okay? So I'm going to think about her hair, I'm going to think about her voice, I'm going to think about her personality, the way she walks, the way she talks, everything, okay? And to help me do that, I've got this character description word map, which we looked at last week. So I want to use some of these things to actually describe Toby's new best friend, okay? Because when I was reading it, I thought, yeah, it's really nice, but it was like just a really sudden, quick ending. So we wanted to extend that ending a little bit more by describing that character. So I might talk about her having an adorable, rosy face, okay? So I would say adorable, rosy face, which glows in the, let's say, in the sunlight. And then I'd go back and let's describe something else about her. So her clothes. Would we say she's fashionable, she's clean, she's got neat, or is she opposite? Is she old-fashioned? But don't forget, we want to make them sound like this really nice person, okay? So I might say that she wears very stylish clothes that have been chosen by her mother, you could say, okay? And I'd go on to describe lots of different things about Sophie. So I want you guys today to actually do this. So in your books or on a piece of paper, you're going to come up with lots of different things about your best friend, your new best friend for your character. So I want about 8 or 9 different things that you would say about their personality and all of these other things, okay? Once we have then done that, you are going to blend this into your writing of your 5th chapter. So this 5th chapter has already been written in your books somewhere. So I'd like you to then use that chapter now, write it up in your own new novel book, and just add this character description, okay? So when I talk about the character description, it's exactly like what I did last week. So I've got all of these things around here about my character. And then I'm going to actually talk about now Sophie. Sophie, the girl who has an adorable face which glows in the sunlight, is a lovely new friend of mine. Don't forget, it's the first person, okay? Just needed my comma there for my relative clause. So this is now my little bit, I'm just wondering if you can see that. This is now my little bit of character description based on my new character that they make friends with, okay? So then I'd go into a bit more detail using these things that I've got here. So I might say she wears very stylish clothing that has been chosen, I might change that actually to selected, I prefer that word, by her mother. And then let's go into more detail. Sophie makes me feel comfortable to be back at school. Okay, Tell me why. What is it that makes her? Is it her hair? Is it that her voice, that it's nice and calming and confident? Is it because she has a really pleasant, nice face? Is it because of her body language, or the way she moves is quite relaxing and calming? Okay, so that's what you are going to do. Once you have created your character description, you can either write it separately or you can write it and add it in as you go. The way I would do that is by writing up my 5th chapter in my book, and when it comes to talking about making a new best friend, I would add this in, add these bullet points in that I've done. Okay, so today you are going to create your own spider diagram about your best friend, and then you're going to write a little paragraph about your best friend, a character description, which you are then going to write up in your novel today. Okay? Excellent. I can't wait to read these. This is your final chapter, so make it a good one and make it count. Well done.